Now for this example, I actually have y already solved for both equations. And so these ones are actually going to be really nice. They're not as much work as the previous one. So when I have them both already solved for y, since x plus 1 equals y and negative x plus 7 also equals y, that means that these two equations are actually just equal to each other, these two expressions. And so whenever this happens, I can just say, okay, well that means that negative x plus 7 is equal to x plus 1. Since they're both equal to y, that means they're just also going to be equal to each other. And then I'm going to go ahead and solve that. So I'm going to add x to both sides. X plus x, I get 2x. And then subtract 1. So I get 6 is equal to 2x. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And so I get that 3 is equal to x. So I got my first answer. Now I need to find my y value. So I can actually use any of these two. I'm going to choose the second one just because that one looks a little bit easier. So y equals x plus 1. And now I'm going to plug in my 3 for x. So I have y equals 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. And again, I am not done yet. Don't forget that last step. I need to write this as an ordered pair because again, if we're looking at this on a graph, this is the point of intersection. So that is at a point. And so I put my x value first, 3, and then my y value second, the 4. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. I want you to try and do number 4. Okay, so doing this one, you should have set up that 2x minus 3 is equal to 2x plus 4, since they're both equal to y. And something weird happened when all my x's canceled out, and I'm left with negative 3 equals 4. Well, that is not a true statement. Negative 3 is, in fact, not equal to 4. So it's not true. So whenever that happens, this is a no solution. So if I end up with a true statement, like we saw in the last video, it's infinitely many solutions. If I end up with an untrue statement, then it's no solution. And I actually could have known that from the beginning. If you recall from yesterday, is that equations with the same slope are parallel. And I see that both of these equations have the same slope of 2. And anytime they're parallel, that means they're no solution because they're never going to intersect. So you could also tell right from the beginning. That's okay if you didn't. You can go ahead and go through this process and you'll still end up seeing that is no solution. Okay, that's it for this video, and go ahead and move on to that last one. The last one is going to be pretty tricky, so definitely watch it.